I missed yesterday again. I have an alarm on my phone now, so I won't be forgetting again, hopefully. But I stayed up really late last night trying to do some last studying and admittedly goofing around. Um, yeah, yesterday was like do my normal classes, homework in between. I had another biology lab where we took measurements of like a patch of like sets of alfalfa that they grow next to one of the buildings. And we got measurements from that. It's part of like an annual thing they do. It's just to keep a like multi-year study. But like each class is assigned like a different thing to collect data for. And we got the least interesting one, which was height. Apparently some classes get to like use a vacuum in order to find out the like average number of bugs or just the number of bugs on different plants. Just suck them all up and count them, which I am envious of. Um, Then I spent just like any other time I wasn't doing that, doing homework or studying. Um, I had a lecture today, kind of interesting, but I was getting pulled into just trying to get through more homework stuff. Um, I took my first exam, and I think like any question I was not 100% confident on, I missed. I still get like 80%, but it feels pretty bad. Um, I stopped at their little bike repair place again because it's the bike's just been a mess. But I finally went, okay, I'm getting really annoyed with this, so um, let's take one last look over it, and we can't figure it out. Just make the chain shorter so that it can't do anything else. And so we go through and we're checking everything, and as we're going through the chain to figure out like how much we want to cut down, the guy goes, "Wait a second, one of the links is twisted." Like just that one link in the whole chain at some point, maybe at the same point when the axle got bent, having like twisted just a little bit, and so it wasn't properly slotting onto the teeth of the cassette, the like set of gears that are on the bike. And so we swapped that out, and now it works. It works perfectly fine. That was the problem, was that one link getting or not getting caught as it was cycling through, and now my bike works, which is really nice. I did a little bit of homework for a while. Then I went to work. Work was okay. I ended up chatting with one of my coworkers afterwards because we both sat down and ate and had something for dinner. Um, then I just came back here and I've been doing chemistry homework because the next lab is tomorrow, and it is taking so long. Like, I'm not sure I'll be done before midnight, and I'm recording this at 8. Because I got two parts. I got, um, take all your data from the last one and fill it out and do all the equations for the random information, which is just very tedious. And then, I have a second part, which is now that you've done that, we're having our lab tomorrow, so go through and study all the stuff and be prepped for the next one. And by experience, that one took me like an hour and a half, and I still felt a little underprepared. Um, Hopefully it doesn't take forever, but it's just been a lot of homework. I want to do other stuff, but just between trying to get homework done and still having time to do exams, I'm my doing of anything else has been heavily limited. Hopefully, though, that means that by like Friday, after all the exam stuff is finished, things will have relaxed a little bit. Um, that being said, I still have work to do, so I will leave it here. I wish you all a very good night. I love you all. Bye bye.